once again, it's Buffalo66. I have another handicapping video for you. You may know me from my Twitter page, Buffalo Hold'em. And we also post these videos on Ocelot Sports, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's week 7 of CFL starting tonight, and looking at the games this week, the two biggest swings on our chart, we have Saskatchewan at Winnipeg, and we have that total at 50, and Vegas has it at 54.5. Swing of 4.5 points. And Calgary is hosting the Ottawa Red Blacks, and we have them as a 17.5 favorite. And the Vegas line is 13.5 for a swing of 4. So we're going to look at those two games today. And let's start with the Saskatchewan at Winnipeg. And Saskatchewan is not as strong a defense as they had last year when they won the Grey Cup. They're a little more average, but they're like a game managing type of team. They like to keep it close. Occasionally, games get up there. As you can see last week, well, they were up 32-0 at the time, and they coasted against Ottawa. Winnipeg is 5-1, and they're in first place, but I do not believe that they are the best team in the West or in the league. If you look at their schedule, they've played two teams in the Western Conference, and they're 1-1, and then our other 4 wins are all against the Eastern Conference, which is really struggles. I think Toronto is the only team in the East that has 2 wins. So it's kind of a paper tiger there with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. They have not really impressed. They've won a lot of close games. You can see they've had 2 one-point victories. And they struggled against the expansion Red Blacks. They pulled away at the end, but they were losing for a while. I like Drew Willie. He's a good quarterback. The one thing I noticed about the injury report, Saskatchewan has 4 wide receivers out. So that's a big, ding to their depth at wide receiver, which means they're going to run a lot more, and that plays to the under, in my opinion. Winnipeg is 4-2 on the overs, but I think this game under 54.5, especially if the game gets out of hand one way or the other. I think a lot of running will go in the second half. So we're going to take the under there. And then the other game is Calgary at hosting Ottawa, and Calgary they're 4-1, and they gave that last game away. We had them last week, and they just collapsed in the second half at home against British Columbia. There's not really any injury issues to be worried about here. The question is, are they going to cover the spread? If you look at their splits, Calgary has about a 9-point scoring differential, and Ottawa has a 12-point scoring deficit. So is that going to add up to 13.5? I feel like Calgary should have a bounce-back game here against Ottawa. The offense really struggled in the second half against British Columbia, so hopefully they made adjustments there. But I'm going to take, as a system play, I'm going to take this. So let's go over to the sports book and let's see what we've got. We've got under 54.5 at -104 for the Saskatchewan-Winnipeg game. And the Calgary Stampeders -13.5, -104. Those are going to be our 2 plays this week. We were 1-1 last week. We're 6-7 on the year. So try to get some winners and get to the positive side. Enjoy the games. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you soon with another video. Take care.